can still smell him, I can still see him, and I can't get rid of that smell in my nose. It breaks my heart, because now I know how wrong it is. Back then I just thought it was a sign of love and that he wanted to be with me.
All survivors of abuse have the right to anonymity. Sue Adey is waiving that right because she's determined to campaign for a better justice system and to help the children of today.
I was quite unhappy at the time, and he said to me, you know, I know what's going on in your life, and if you come out and meet with me, I can make you happy, I can love you, I can cuddle you and look after you, if you just meet up with me.
At school in Hastings back in the early 1980s, Sue was known as Susie Brooks. A family friend abused their trust and abused Susie for years.
It was someone to confide in, someone who would give me a cuddle. That was all I desperately wanted, was someone to love me and be proud of me.
Back in February, he was convicted of 8 counts of indecency with a child. He denied all charges and wasn't keen on us filming him. But this is the police mugshot of 81-year-old George Hilder.
He made threats to me. If I said anything and he could quickly get that sorted out and he wouldn't be in trouble, you know, that was a regular threat.
Jimmy Savile is the most notorious case of an abuser's abuse of power. Much more common is what happened to Sue, a family friend, a pillar of the community.
George's porta cabin was just to one side here.
The work depot where it all began has long gone. It's now a college. Sue says she was abused by a paedophile ring and Hilda was merely the leader.
He was always there, he was always in your face. So, and I read that the wrong way. I thought it meant he cared.
While Savile's death ensured he evaded justice, Sue was determined Hilda wouldn't get away with it.
But you know there'll be some people who will say, Sue, just let it go, it's ancient history. What's your response to that?
It's not just for me. It's not. This isn't about me. I'd love to see myself walk down the road and stop myself and say, don't do it, just don't do it. Please, just do what I say for 1 year. I can change everything. But I want the others to come forward because I want them to have a voice. I want them to say their piece. I want them to get justice.
The only man in the ring to have been prosecuted is George Hilder. Some old Christmas cards and damning testimony from a former workmate helped to secure the conviction.
I still feel like that kid. And I just wanted people to hear me and do something because it was wrong, and I just wish I'd not lost so many great opportunities in my life. And I just feel like that 12-year-old still. And I wish it never happened.
Under the law of the 1980s, Hilda was sentenced to just 4 years in prison. The judge said abuse now carries a much longer sentence, and then issued a public apology to Sue for the system that failed her.